What up, Cancer? You're gonna have to excuse me. I had to whip my hair and change. For one, the side's getting long. Can't just hop up and go anymore. It was mighty warm outside. So I'm going ahead and getting some of this sage in here lit. So I can go ahead and clear out any kind of messed up energy. I'm just gonna let that go for a while. How you guys doing? This is going to be your general reading from May 3rd to May 10th. Trying to do weeklies now. I'm going to pull a Mystical Shaman Oracle card. Then we're going to use the Fairy Wicca deck to do a tarot reading, and I'll clarify with the Destiny deck. But first, we gotta get this sage out so we can return to sender anything that has been sent towards you or anyone here, and cleanse the energies out, because sometimes it be like that. Alright, so into your reading now. Get some inside guidance advice for my Cancerians, May 3rd to May 10th. Getting used to finally kind of wanting to shuffle these cards a little bit instead of just doing so in my hands, because I don't want to bend them. I've had them for quite a while and they're in really good condition, so kind of be gentle. Got Earth, Wind, and Fire. Maybe you've been listening to them, but this is a card of like being grounded or balanced. You got the number 17, equates to an 8. When it comes to being grounded and balanced, you may need to do that, or you are. Everyone operates on a different timeline. Today also May Day, so it's a good day to go and enjoy nature, and this might be your sign that you need to do so. Alright, to the tarot reading. Some inside guidance advice for my Cancers, May 3rd to May 10th. So far I feel like this year's been a pretty good year for Cancer. Nothing really too major. I think there's been a lot of career focus and new relations. Money, 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 money. Yes, insight guidance for my Cancers, May 3rd to May 10th. Alright, what do we got? Got the Sun Child. So I feel like some of you may be finding out that you are going to have a child. Somebody is pregnant. Some of you might be just putting your happiness first, or you're in a space and place in your life right now where you are happy. Which, that's great. That's great energy to start off in. Oh, then we have the Judgment card. So I think this could be you thinking about what makes you happy. Or for some of you, sorry I have to say it, you might have done something for the benefit of your happiness, whatever that might be. And they have spiritual courts and stuff, so some of y'all did spells, bend people's will. You might be getting judgment for that. That's for a very select few, but I have to say it because I felt it and it is here. Or you could just be, honestly, like I said, in a place making a decision, thinking about what makes you happy, hearing what is happiness. Keep in mind, when it comes to more than one person, if this has to do with a relationship, it could be them or you making this decision. Usually when it's judgment, it could be who you're attached to. because it's judgment, not like justice or speaking the truth. Four of Domhan. This is something you're definitely keeping to yourself, thinking about on your own accord. I don't feel like you're going to people and asking them. And of course, there'd be no point in going to other people asking them what would make you happy. In finances, this could be you hiding finances maybe from a partner, holding on to finances, or not mentioning a job opportunity you might have. Like, you're making a decision. I'm hearing like if you're going to keep a relationship, if you accept this job, which a lot of times when it's like thinking and debating whether keeping a relationship, accepting this job, or how to, it has to do with like a relocation because of a work opportunity. You have the Six of UCs. There's the rainbow there. So I'm hearing Earth Angel. Six of Cups. So you could be holding back feelings for someone you have in the past and making a decision whether or not to pursue that. Or this, like I said, vice versa. Could be holding back emotions or thinking about how you felt about things in the past when it comes to love, how certain decisions, scenarios, and choices you made in the past affected your life when it comes to love. Holy Stone. This is being stable. This is also kind of like, you ever heard like talking to them is like talking to a brick wall, which sometimes is good. Like I said, if you're making a major life decision, you need balance. You need to not really be taking in everybody's opinions, because at the end of the day, your happiness really only matters to you. I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. You have to fall asleep and wake up with yourself. You have to look at yourself in the mirror. Strength of will. Yeah. And I think this is taking a lot of strength, because for some of you, if it's a work opportunity, it's like all new territory. Got the Nine of Air at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you might be staying up late at night thinking about this, or just like if it's a major decision, you could be overthinking it. Don't let it stress you out. Cancer cause too much stress. Alright, so now we're going to clarify with the Destiny deck. But before we do that, take a second to breathe. Because I feel like maybe some of you are feeling like you don't have a lot of time to make this decision, and I feel like it really might stress you out in a way where it could affect your health. Just take time, make time for self-care, meditation, and just breathing. Go out into nature, and even if it's just sitting there and breathing, you don't have to go on a hike, you don't have to have a picnic or do anything. Just go sit by a river or lake. Get some clarification on the Sun Child. Clarification on the Sun Child. Queen of Cups. Definitely energy of water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, I think you were really thinking about what you want when it comes to love and your happiness. Like, hearing who do I want to be with in the long run. And get some clarification on the Judgment here. Judgment here. You also could be very in love or very emotional with someone and want to have a child. The Judgment here. Two of Swords, yeah, definitely making a decision. For some of you guys, it could be whether or not someone wants to keep the child. Respect her decision and consider his feelings. That's what I have to say about that. Alright, so clarification thinking. Page of Swords for Domhan. I think that if this has to do with a relationship, this is something that's going to come to your attention soon. Yeah, it's going to be talked about soon. But after the decision's already made. in whatever scenario it is. This will be mentioned after the decision is already made. Some of you could be finalizing a divorce. A court case could have just ended also that had to do with money, or you could be going to court over a money situation. I'm hearing money laundering. So do what you will with that. Yeah. 6 of Ushish. 6 of Cups. Why is it 6 of Cups here? 6 of Cups. 9 of Wands. Something definitely is feeling like a burden. Also hearing like someone's trying to get rid of evidence. Because it's kind of like the cups flowing down the river. I'm also hearing that someone's tired of hiding how they really feel, and that's probably why it's going to get talked about. They're going to make a decision, and they're going to talk about it because you're tired of hiding how you really feel. You or your person. Or like I said, if it comes down to the point of like maybe someone's going to jail for a crime, like that's going to feel very emotional, and it is going to burden somebody's life. The Holy Stone. Holy Stone. It's the Holy Stone here. 8 of Wands. That's a lot of wands. A lot of responsibility, a lot of burden. Hearing something like a decision is final. Somebody might be trying to convince someone of something, but it's not going to change. Nothing that is going to be said to whoever's making this decision, whether it's you, a judge, or your person. There's nothing anyone can say to change somebody's mind. Your mind, yeah. Once you've made your decision, you can't be convinced to look at something or feel another way about it. This also could be like arguing. Like lots of arguing and bickering. Strength of will. Could be over a will. 2 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Star. Yeah, this is a lot of arguing based around a relationship. Maybe trying to hold on to something that wants to go. This reading's really hard to read. I almost feel like maybe someone wants to walk away from something, but it's like someone's fighting to keep it. If you are going through some kind of domestic thing, the best thing to do, like, don't try to convince someone to stay with you or love you or try to bend their will. If someone's really for you, like, let them go. If they come back around, they're yours. But trying to force someone's will to stay by putting up a convincing argument or casting a love spell does not last long. It really doesn't. That's why I don't know why people do these things. You know, a simple return to sender can reverse most spells. Love spells don't last for a long time, especially if that person really honestly and truly is in love with someone else or is meant to be is someone else's other half. You're just going to hurt everyone in the scenario until life, there is a divine plan, and that plan will happen. And if you have done some kind of spell that is interrupting something divine, that can really put, divine can do anything they want to you. to prevent you from continuing to do something. So be careful with magic. You don't want to interrupt anything that's in the divine plan. I definitely think whatever situation is here, you need to approach with a level of just straight up honesty. Honesty is the best policy.